I've lived in Ireland my whole life, and somehow I've never left Dublin. But that changes today, because this is episode 1 of my new series where I explore and review every single county in Ireland. And the first stop is County Monaghan. Now, the first thing I heard was, why Monaghan? There's nothing there. Bro, no one's watching that. But honestly, that just made me more curious. Like, how bad could it really be? So I grabbed my guy Dino, let's go Monaghan. Packed the camera, and we hit the road. So guys, I'm here with Dino, and we're on the way to Monaghan. First stop, we met our tour guide Jonas, and we went straight for breakfast because we were starving. So guys, we're finally in Monaghan. Woohoo!
Yeah, wait.
So this is our tour guide Jonas. He's going to be showing us around.
We're going for food at the Screaming Bean, or we can go to Marlin Bean.
Okay, what would you recommend? Because today we're going to be categorizing it based on the 4 Ps. Now, you might be wondering, how are you going to grade the counties? And to keep things fair, we're going to be rating each county based on the 4 Ps. That's people, places, pints, and plates. And I'm going to score each county we visit out of 5. And at the end of the series, we're going to find out which county has the highest rating.
I would go for food, Screaming Bean.
Yeah.
And then, it's not open yet, but Istanbul Kebab, 100% the place to go.
I think we have an Istanbul Kebab in Dublin.
Yeah, but this one's good. This one's way better. Sure.
Okay.
It is.
Okay, tour guide, where are we?
The Screaming Bean Cafe.
And what are we getting?
I'm getting a triple-decker sandwich, and Dino's getting...
I'm getting a fully loaded pancakes, some pancakes, maple syrup, bit of bacon, you know how it is.
Who the hell has bacon and sausages on pancakes?
Bro,
Sausage, no? That's sausage?
no, it's bacon.
I'm getting.
Have you never heard the Adventure Time song? Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes.
I'm getting.
Bacon, then I put it.
This guy's keeping. I'm getting fluffy pancakes, and we're gonna give him a review. Boys, the food is here. Wow. Can we just talk about this? This beauty. Look at Dino. Look at how happy he is. Look at him smiling.
You can't beat it.
I got my Fanta lemon,
What
bro.
is
That's
Fanta lemon? Look at Jonas.
So
So far, the presentation, the portion sizes, the price, it looks beautiful. So we're gonna dig in and test it out.
just as good as I remember.
Those are real fluffy pancakes.
Oh, this is wonderful. I'm gonna devour this and I'll be back in a second. Oh my god, that food was absolutely delicious. So far, the food in Monaghan, I have to give it a 4.25. What about you, Jonas?
10 out of 10, bro.
It's out of 5, you idiot.
10 out of 5 then.
10 out of 5. So Jonas said 10 out of 5, which is physically impossible. What about you?
I'm hitting that 4.5 out of 5. Them pancakes, they were fluffy, they were sweet, they had that savouriness, that je ne sais pas.
That je ne sais pas. So after that delicious breakfast, it was time for us to go visit our first place, St. Peter's Lake. Jonas, tour guide, where are we?
We're at St. Peter's Lake.
Wow.
It looks better when the sun shines and all that. But this is where everyone comes during the day. Everyone, if you're missing school, if you're doing something bad, you come around here. Specifically to that side over there. There's trees over there that you can hide from.
Just over there, yeah?
Yeah.
What type of degenerate behavior were you up to here?
That's a good question. Why do you need to hide? What kind of trees you trying to hide?
If you go down there, you might find something that isn't legal, but it's
Isn't
not
illegal.
mine.
So we're going up this mountain right now. This is apparently the hangout spot where they go to drink. Well, it's not a mountain, it's a hill, but this is where they go to drink, smoke, catch a few bodies. Then we met our first Monaghan character, Junkie Stephen. He's kind of a local legend.
As you can see, that area is in use.
That was my first encounter of a Monaghan junkie. Lovely.
Bro, that guy, he buys drink for any child in all of Monaghan.
Respectful.
Lovely man.
You see that red dot over there? That's where Jonas lost his virginity.
No, no, that's not true. That's not true.
Father O'Leary was very gentle.
No.
Father O'Leary.
No.
Whoa. So would you say this is like the chill spot? This is where you guys would throw parties, whatever you're saying?
Well, no. If you want to throw parties, you need to go Rossmore.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be there later on today.
So this is like the chill spot. Wow.
And down to the bottom of that wall right there.
Oh, these guys are dirty fucking junkies.
And then we visited Rossmore Park. I saw the prices of the houses on the way there. You know what's actually insane? The price of houses in Monaghan. Jonas, how much is one of these houses?
Yeah, give or take 360k.
So you're telling me this house is 360k, but in Dublin this house is worth like 1.5 million. Absolutely outrageous. I think a good shout is, guys, that everyone should move to Monaghan. So far the prices so far the prices of Monaghan look amazing, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because Dublin's just a shithole, but yeah. So I didn't get to record it, but we interacted with
A lovely local by the name of Crossbow Carl.
Crossbow Carl. So there are two locals, Crossbow Carl and Basherhead Bob. They're amazing, you know what I'm saying? So far the people is looking really good. So right now we're on the way to Rossmore. Where's that, Jonas?
It's over yonder somewhere. It's
Over there.
It's a park where in Monaghan royalty used to live.
So we're currently in Roscommon. Sorry, Rossmore. We're currently in Rossmore. We're in the bushes.
In the bushes, we're just a little bit out of town.
We're in a forest, sorry, not in the bushes. But yeah, let me show you guys. Now this is what Monaghan really is. This is truly what Monaghan is. This is the heart of Monaghan. We have the trees, the grass. This is where you want to explore nature. You get out of the city, and this is what Monaghan is all about. It's all about like taking a break from you know the busyness, the fucking cars, you know, all the stress that comes with the inner city. If you like that beautiful scenery, the beautiful culture of Ireland, that's why you should come to Monaghan. We're literally just approaching the beautiful lake of Monaghan. Holy smokes.
What a view, eh?
Wow.
What a view.
This is how the first people that discovered the new lands in America felt. Proud. Hey man, go do some.
One more thing you can do in Monaghan is go see the farms. Absolutely beautiful.
Looks like snow, you know. Top tier stuff.
And it was finally time to finish off with the food.
Ice cream, we've been walking.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I gotta show you something.
What's up? What is it?
What's he on about?
Yo! Yo, what the hell is this, bro?
I got an ancient garden.
So right now we're heading to get the kebab. Finally try the food in Monaghan. And we're going to be speaking to some people as well so we can see how the people are. So far it's been great, I won't lie. Would you agree?
I'd say it's mad. We're just after passing the second most expensive house in Monaghan, second. And we were walking for about 10 minutes on their area. And it's insane.
All of this is their property.
Goes for ages.
They own Combi Lift. Isn't that right? McVicker's own Combi Lift, right?
The biggest forklift company in the world. So if anyone ever tells you there's no wealth in Monaghan, they're lying.
Yeah.
It's about two big families. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. Istanbul Kebab. Istanbul Kebab, yes, that's what I said. Constantinople Kebab. We're getting some lovely food at the recommendation of our tour guide, Jonas.
He's on the phone.
We have the lovely menu here.
What did you get?
I got myself a mixed kebab meal with an ayran.
So I'm going to be getting probably the same thing. So we're going to be rating the food. Depending on how good the food is, we're going to get a final rating for the food in Monaghan. Just got his meal. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's looking good, it's looking good.
So I just got my food as well. Oh, it's looking beautiful, Jonas. Delicious. It's fucking great. Beautiful. You know the saying, kebabs have to be like dirty. Rena's too clean. Rena's just too clean. It's healthy.
Bro, this place looks clean. I guarantee you. But the food. You see any gloves in them hands?
The food, it tastes dirty. The good type of dirty. Cool, so just finished the meal here, and I have to be honest, I'm gonna have to give it like a 4.1 out of 5. Now, it would have been a 4.5, but the reason is the chips. The chips weren't the best. I won't lie. Brought it down, but it's really, really good. You can't go wrong. What about you, Dino?
I'd say in around the same. I'm gonna go with a nice 4.12 maybe, because they got really good kebab, really good size. Chips were again, they're kind of but the fact that they kind of got the ayran there as well, it's just gotta give it a bit more. So 4.2 I'd say in the end, but the chips are a bit dodge.
This is my hometown. This is my bread and butter right here. So I have to give it a 5. I have to give it a 10. I should have warned you about the chips. To be fair. But to me, this has to be a 5, regardless. They could have fed me slop, and I still would have given them a 5.
That's the bias I've ever answered. That's a bias.
I'm not lying.
So after that shamelessly biased review by Jonas, I had to go home and catch the bus. So it was up to Jonas and Dino to review the pints. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we just finished. You know, we had to rate Monaghan. Monaghan is absolutely beautiful. This is Connor.
What's up?
He was really energetic until I put the camera on. I guess he's just shy. So basically, he's like banned within 100 meters of every school. Because he decided to piss like near...
And preschools, don't forget.
And preschools, because he decided like to piss near... he went to like piss in a bush, but it turned out there was like kids behind it. How would you rate the people in Monaghan out of 10?
Me?
Out of 5.
These are chill people. These are my people, bro.
Yeah, me too. You actually live here, yeah?
Yeah,
Connor could be
And why would you say that?
because I live here.
Okay.
So you're single-handedly bringing it down.
No, I'm the only thing keeping it at 2.
It would be a 0 if it wasn't for you, yeah? That's fair.
Damn, I've never met a motherfucker so much.
What about you, Dino? What would you say?
I'll say we didn't really interact with many past Crossbow Carl and Gooning Gary, but
You didn't meet Bren, that's why.
I'll say I'll give them a 3, you know, they weren't overly friendly, not overly mean. Average people, I feel.
Yeah, I think my favorite person definitely was Gooning Gary.
I like Diddler Dimitri.
Diddler Dimitri was pretty cool as well. So I'd say the people in Monaghan, I'll give them a 3.2 out of 5. But yeah, guys, I'm hopping on the bus now and I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Dino and Jonas and Connor. So I'm gonna go home alone and I'm gonna like play some sad music.
Yeah.
So once he puts the camera away, we run him up for his money.
Right lads, we're in the McKenna pub in Monaghan. Mo sadly left us, so we're blank. We got a pint of Guinness, $5.50, hell of a price. I think Mo would give that a 5. We'll try to split the D, but it won't go too well. Sláinte. Bit too much, but $5.50 for a pint is perfect.
So after that long day, my stomach full, my legs tired, my camera dead, it hit me. Monaghan was kinda beautiful. Not in a flashy way, but in a quiet way. It was a break. A break from the business of the city, from the loudness of the people. And it's not a county everybody talks about. Most people completely dismiss Monaghan. They say, there's nothing there, there's nothing in it. But maybe Monaghan should be talked about. We met some amazing people, we laughed, we explored beautiful areas, and created amazing memories. So if someone ever tells you there's nothing in Monaghan, just smile at them. Because the people who know. And this might be a little cringe, but it's a nice saying. Some counties won't shout at you to get your attention. They'll whisper. And if you're listening, you'll feel it. Now, because of Jonas's shameless bias, I'm going to be excluding him from the final result. And finally, I'm going to be giving Monaghan a final score of, drum up please, 3.7 out of 10. Which is really, really good. You know, I think Monaghan was a great place, but don't let the scores discourage you from visiting a place. You know, this is just meant to be a guide to quantify how good a place is. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.